just a couple vocabulary words before we get started. A slant line is exactly what it sounds like. It's a slanted line. So those are what we're going to be using here when we're talking about angles or slant lines. Now, another vocabulary word that we're going to use has to do with rotation, how we're going to rotate things. And if you think about your phone and you have a picture up, you can take a vertical picture, you turn your phone sideways, and then the picture is going to rotate one way or the other. Same thing here. If I have this arrow, it's pointed straight up. I'm going to rotate this arrow clockwise. And I'm going to do that 90 degrees. Okay, remember 90 degrees. Okay, that's that vertical line with this horizontal line, and that is a 90-degree angle. So moving clockwise, which is the direction of the clock, like this, okay? And that would be 90 degrees. Then I'm going to move it counterclockwise, which is opposite to the clock. Okay, and that would be a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation. Okay, looking at this slant line, I'm going to try to rotate this slant line, and we are going to do it clockwise, and we're going to do it 90 degrees. So how I start with this is the first thing I do, I'm going to make a shadow of a triangle. So I'm going to draw a right triangle to help me do this. So I'm going to do that by making this line here. Okay, I'm going to make a little triangle here. And this triangle I've made into a right angle, and you can see the right angle right here. Now, how that helps me is I'm going to count the segments that I have gone horizontally. So I move this over 5 spaces, so say that's 5 meters, right? Then it goes horizontally. Everything that goes this way, I am now going to move it 90 degrees, and I'm going to make it go vertical. So I'm going to go 5 meters vertical. So that would put me right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And now if I look, this is a right angle. I've moved it 90 degrees, but that's not the line I'm trying to move. So now I'm going to look at the distance that I have moved. My line here is moving vertically. So it has moved down 1. Now whatever I've moved vertically, so 1 meters vertically, I'm now going to make horizontal. So it's going to go to the left 1 meter. And I'm going to get my ruler out, and I'm going to use it to help me measure my line 1 meter. Okay, and you can see now this line here is a 90-degree angle, and so is this one. I have moved it exactly 90 degrees, and I allowed that my fake triangle here, my 90-degree angle triangle, to help me move that line. Okay, so moving along here, I have some angles marked out. So when you're comfortable rotating slant lines, we move into angles that are connected. So notice that we are connected, and we're connected at point O here. Okay, and when I'm ready, so all right, looking here, what I've done is I have my origin, I have my original angle here, right? This is an angle that I have already moved. So I have A1, there's my original position, and there's my new position. So I mark out angle A, B here, right? That's the first angle. I made it into the 90 degrees and it shifted. And I've shifted the whole entire angle. So if I look at angle BOB1, which means this line here and this line here, what is the degrees on there? What does it measure? What size is it? Well, that is a 90-degree angle, right? So how do I know by using this, what the size of angle AOA1 is, which is this, our angle in here? What is the size of that one? And how will we justify or prove that it is? So just take a second, pause the video, and just think about how would you prove that it is the size it is if you're going to say it's the same size as the BOB one. So triangles AOB right here and triangles A1OA are going to be the same size, right? They are the same size. And so I know that this angle in here plus this angle in here are 90 degrees. So I know that this angle in here plus this angle in here are going to be 90 degrees. They're going to be the same size. All right. I have another angle here. I'd like you to get out your grid paper and I'd like you to rotate this 90 degrees. Okay? Pause this video and then come back. Okay, so I'm going to put my little triangle in here. Okay, that's my right angle triangle. Then I'm going to use that technique that we used. We counted over. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? I'm going to turn this. This is my long edge of that triangle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm using my fake right angle triangle to help me turn my slant line. So whatever is horizontal, which was 10, right? I made into vertical. So now I've gone down 10. And now I'm going to look here. I have 1, 2, 3. I've gone down. So my vertical line, I went down 3. So now instead of going down, I'm going to go horizontal to the left, right? 3. So I take my ruler and I go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oops. Right there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can get my pen back and I can draw my permanent line in. All right, so hopefully yours looks the same as mine and we use similar method. That will help you. Okay, so using what we just learned, what I want you to do is that if we look at these two slant lines, do these lines look like they make a 90-degree angle together? They kind of do, don't they? So let's check it. I can check using a protractor, which I'm not going to do right off the bat. We're going to check it with the protractor after. So we're going to use the same method we did. So here we go. I'm going to make my slant line into triangle here. All right, now I know I have gone up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? I've already got that written there. And now I'm going to change that so that I go across 13. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now I'm going to look at the vertical here and I'm going to make that go now horizontal. So there's 4 there. And I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it looks really, really close, but is it 90 degrees? No, in this case, it is not 90 degrees because this line here that I'm going to highlight does not go through the X and Y axes that overlap there. It's a little off. So it's close, but it's not quite. All right, so I'm just going to draw a line in here as best I can. I'm going to do it in blue here. I'm going to get my ruler back. I'm just going to show from the center there to where it would go. Not quite. So noticing that it doesn't quite match up. Okay, if it would go to the middle, and now if I used my protractor here to double check, and I lined it up with the black line there, and I lined it up with the blue line there, okay, it does not make a 90-degree angle. Okay, so you have some work to do. I'm hoping you printed those sheets off so you can use your protractors.